What's up YouTube, Team Megadeath here, back with another video, and today we had some people ask for team member Cyrus's armor deck profile, and so we're just going to slap the profile onto the channel, and here it is.
Hello.
Alright Cyrus, let's go start with your eggs.
Okay, I run 4 Upamons.
Yeah.
Just a standard blue egg. If you have no source, when you attack, you draw one.
Yep.
I see some people running Shadowmon for the extra 1000 DP for their level 4s, but I like the consistency right now, so I just keep that for
there's this new blue egg that came out in BT11 where you draw one if you have a blue Tamer. Do you find that, would you find that useful, or is Upamon still optimal?
I think Upamon's still optimal for the early game.
Yeah.
In case you don't have your Tamer set up. Right, for my rookies, I run 4 jamming Vmons, 4 double color searcher Vmons, 2 of the free searcher Vmons, 2 of the draw 1 imperative Vmons, and 2 of the unsuspend where you gain a memory Vmons.
How do you feel about these ratios?
The 4 jamming I think is a must, because a lot of times you would just swing, get that chip damage, and then Digivolve on top to get into an armor, and then if it dies, you go back to your jamming guy. And then I think the double color searcher V1s are definitely better than the free type, because in this deck you can't search your Magnamon X with the free one, first of all, and then the double color also searches stuff like Megadeath and even your Davis and Can, whereas this only search mainly all your Vmons and your level 4 line. Yeah. So I think this one's always better. And then the drawing Vmon just to help you get some cycling earlier. That's about it. And then this Vmon, the EX3 Vmon, lets you, whenever you unsuspend, you gain a memory. So a lot of times you would Digivolve on top of this into an armor. If you swing, it dies. And then you could Digivolve into like a Magnamon. In that case, so unsuspended, you gain that 1 memory.
Oh, yeah. Alright, cool, man.
So 14 rookies, I think it's fine for armor rush, because it's kind of like a rush deck.
Yeah, you need more rookies.
Yeah, you need to find your rookies early.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
3 Flame Dramon, 4 Lydramon,
My god.
4 Magnamon, and 1 Lomon for hybrid. So I think Magnamon's the most important one, because it's your defense and your offense, because it gets plus 2000 for every armor in your trash, I believe. And then Lydramon's good to control the board sometimes, like let's say you're playing against a Mass Day and they like hard slam Gato, you could just Digivolve this into a Vmon, and then you could suspend the Gato and then clear it. And then Flame Dramon's the only armor where I'm running 3 of, because I just don't think it's as good as the other ones. It just gives 3000 DP when attacking. And a lot of times there's a lot of times where I want my armor to die, so I could just Digivolve again and then unsuspend with Davis and Ken or stuff like that. So that's why I do only 3 Flame Dramon. But there's a combo where if you swing a Flame Dramon, you get the plus 3000 and it dies, and you could, like, let's say Digivolve, since it purges, right, you could Digivolve into like a Magnamon, you get the 3000, yep, you keep the 3000 and you get extra DP on top.
That's crazy. Okay.
So this could potentially swing over like level 6s and that, all that stuff.
And the Lydramon, do you find the Lydramon like more useful because it's green?
Yeah, also because it's green, because I do run a Tamer, Davis and Ken, which, if you have a blue, you gain 1, and a green, you gain another 1, so having this double color really helps. And then that's it for my champion, 12 champions.
Alright, cool.
For my level 5s, I actually only run 2.
Whoa, really?
Yep, just the 2 Chimera.
You only have 2 Chimera?
Yep.
I feel like when you played that video, if you guys haven't checked out the Armor Rush Magnamon versus the Impildramon, you had this like every game.
Yeah, it came in clutch. I see some lists running Impildramon also, which is fine, because it's not hard to DNA Digivolve into Impildramon, but the biggest issue for me with Impildramon is this is a good chance it dies, because you don't get jamming. It's not Impildramon deck, so I just like the 2 Chimera for my level 5.
Okay.
And it's really easy for like most decks, you don't really get the your turn effect because you need, I think, 4 colors, I believe. But since it's Armor Rush, you know, you have blues, you gotta include a white, and you got yellow and red and even green, right? So that's like 5 colors you can get up to. And then when digivolving, you know, minus, I think 1000 DP for each color. So usually it's like minus 4k ish, and then this goes up to like 12,000 DP.
That's nuts.
And then that's it for my level 5s. For the level 6, I only do 4 Magnamon X. I was running a 3, but I think there's a lot of decks that could just de-digivolve now, so I think you need the 4 to just go back into your 6 again, you know? It's really good against decks where they have to swing with lower DP stuff, like Imperialdramon. Like, if you saw the video of me and Kevin playing, he could not swing at all with his X3mon or Imperialdramon because I could just redirect.
And it's not even once per turn.
It's not once per turn.
Yeah, it's like,
you just need to have either X antibody or armor in the source.
Yep. Oh, armor. So it's not even like a Magnamon, right?
No, so you could have armor.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and you could just digivolve 4 from Magnamon, so you could skip the 5. That's why I only run 2 Chimeras.
And there's a way for you to...
This is another way for me to go into this guy too with an option card I'll show later.
Okay, cool.
And then for the level 7s, I run 1 GX.
You got multiple? Oh my
and
god.
2 Def X.
That's crazy.
GX is good because you get the blitz, and then when you digivolve from your Magnamon X, right, you could tuck like a Magnamon underneath to help unsuspend it, and also it gives that plus check because it's a Royal Knight, and also gets a DP from the Magnamon's one digivolving effect. So GX just here to clear some bigger bodies if I ever need to, or just get like a really high DP blocker. And then Def X. For me, I think armor is like a control deck. Like, you would think you just rush, but I think you have to, you really have to just chip and block and then control the board. And then late game, you know, you need the Def X. Def X is usually a win con because you need to just clear the bodies while having yours out and then defending your security. Yeah,
it's definitely like I feel like playing like rush decks, you have to have like a bit more strategy when it comes to like your win condition, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay, that's it from level 7. On to the Tamers. I do have 3 Davis and Ken.
My god.
And 2 Davis.
That's crazy.
Davis is just really good in the deck because, you know, you can search out pretty much all your Digimons except Chimera and your level 7, I guess. But you can also get a double hit, you know, if you find a Lydramon and another blue Digimon. But and it's just a good memory setter overall.
Yeah.
You could even I could run it at 3, but I think 2 is fine because you don't need the guaranteed 3 memory every turn. And then 3 Davis and Ken. You need this card. I think it's really important for your combos because what you could do is just chip with like a jamming Vmon, digivolve into any armor, and then just tap it to unsuspend to, you know, and then you can get another check off of that. And then, you know, if you have a blue Digimon out, you gain a memory, and if you have a green one, you gain another memory. So let's say you have like a Lydramon in the back.
It's free 2 memory.
Yeah, you guaranteed 3 that turn, so it's really cracked. And then yeah, that's it.
Alright, cool, man.
For the option cards, I do 1 Ice Wall, 2 Hammer Sparks, 2 Blue Memory Boost.
What the?
2 Awakening of the Golden Knight, and 3 Megadeaths.
3 Megadeaths?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to the channel, guys. He gotta run 3 Megadeaths to represent. Alright, sorry.
Alright, the boost I would say is pretty standard. It's just search, and then, you know, you can delay for 2 memory to make a combo play or whatever. 2 Sparks. Honestly, at first I did considering running maybe like 1 or maybe even no Spark. but it's really good in security sometimes, and you need it to save you game sometimes. So I run 2 Sparks, and then Ice Wall, because it's the standard blue option card that everyone runs in blue deck. Just whenever they attack, they lose 2 memory. So yeah, and then 2 Awakening and the Golden Knight. This card allows you to digivolve any of your armors into a Magnamon in its name. So you could even do, like, for example, like a armor on top of a Magnamon on top of an armor.
So you could go like this, and then so you could go like this, play this, and you don't need to use the color requirement, right?
Yeah, because as long as you have an armor on the field, you could just use it without meaning its color requirements.
Oh, I see. So you just go with this and then go into this, and then that's for 3, right?
Yeah. So like, let's say like you checked out the security, right, and you just need that 1 swing. You could just play this, or like in case like your armor doesn't die. Like you have a Davidson Ken and your armor doesn't die, right? You could play the Awakening to just digivolve into a Magnamon and unsuspend and swing for game. If you have to, But usually you would use it to digivolve your armor into a Magnamon X. It's also only 3 costs. Whereas if you want to do like a Magnamon to a Magnamon X with this, it's also fine because it's just 1 cheaper. Yeah. Essentially, and yeah, also you can't when you play this card, right? The Magnamon can't get its DP reduced, or the Digimon can't get its DP reduced. So,
good protection.
Yeah, good protection, because a way to deal with armor is just to DP reduce them, so you can't purge. But if you play this card, it's hard to. You can't really DP reduce it anymore.
Okay, cool.
And then the final option, just the 3 Megadeaths. I mean, like I said, this deck is like a control deck, so. And Megadeath is only 5 costs to bounce something. And I do, I've played Davidson Ken, so I do have the green source for it, and even Lydramon. And yep, that's it for the deck profile.
All right, cool, guys. Well, thank you, Cyrus, for showing the deck profile. If you guys liked it, please subscribe to the channel to get more content like this and more content in the future. We're going to post a couple more videos, and then next week we're going to start posting some BT11 content. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Team Megadeath out. Bounce.